And so what this is saying is that the work and effort you've been putting in this week is going to show results. And that's because it's aligned with you. You're doing what's aligned with you.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Dawn Rumor Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Okay, let's start the astrology. We're going to start out, as always, with the moon. This is for the week of July 14th through the 21st. Now, we're going to have, on the 17th, the last quarter moon. And as we have always said, the last quarter is when we celebrate our successes and then start to turn away. Now, to understand what we're celebrating, this quarter moon is in Aries at 18 degrees. Now, we have to step back, okay, last quarter. So we go all the way back to March 31st of 2022. It's in Aries at 11 degrees. This is a rather long step back. It's more than normal. Okay, so that's when you set those intentions, March 31st of 2022. So look back in your journals, your notebooks, wherever you've been keeping track. That's the project we're talking about. The first quarter moon was on December 29th of 2022 at 0 degrees, 48 minutes of Aries. That's when we did all the work on that project. Then the full moon came in October 17th of 2024 at 24 degrees of Aries. That's when we saw everything and we made changes that needed to be made. And now we're celebrating its success. It is complete. And then we're going to turn away and look for the next new moon in Aries. Now, it's always important to understand when it's in Aries, what does that mean? Well, we can solve problems faster than normal. It'll be important to try to slow down. Now, this moon, the last hour or two, is actually moved into the sign of Taurus. And what does that do? Well, your safety and security are going to be in the foremost of your mind. The need to be stable. It won't be easy. For those couple of hours, you need to learn to accept the changes as part of life. Find your own self-respect. Don't seek things through material ways. Okay, so let's talk about the void of course. Void of course, we have a couple of them. The first one is on the 15th at 10:09 when it leaves Pisces, and then it goes into the sign of Aries at 9:33. So we have an 11-hour void of course there. And remember, we never start new projects. We finish up everything that needs to be finished, but don't start anything new. Then on July 17th, that's when we have the quarter moon at 5:37 p.m. All times are Phoenix, so it's Mountain Standard. It leaves the sign of Aries at 5:37 p.m. and it moves into Taurus at 1 a.m. on the next day. So that's, dinner time and the rest of the evening, you don't want to be doing anything. Resting is always good. Then on July 19th at 11:43 in the evening, it's going to leave Taurus. This is a rather short one. And then at 3:22 a.m. on the 20th, it moves into Gemini. On the 21st at 12:57, it will leave Gemini and then move into Cancer the next day at 5:26 in the morning a.m. So we have some more than just a few minutes on each one of these. The shortest one here is about 4 hours. So take notes of those and make sure you don't start projects that you don't want to repeat. Now, let's see what's in your sign. Okay, Capricorn, you know that your planet is ruled by, or your sign is ruled by the planet Saturn. Saturn is still conjunct with Neptune. They're dancing around in the sign of Aries, giving more imagination, a little bit of structure. Now, also, the Saturn is in a trine with the Sun. Now, that's good harmonic energy. The Sun is also in Cancer. Now, that just adds a little feeling to things, but it makes you reliable, showing your integrity, your wisdom, and patience. You have a very calm approach to life this week. You're dependable and very capable. Saturn also is in a sextile to Uranus, bringing in traditions, innovation, support each other. You have excellent problem-solving skills, and you can carry your ideas all the way through to reality. You are progressive and grounded, mature, and you have creative thinking. There is also a sextile between Saturn and Pluto. That's another pocket of opportunity. What does that give you? A strong inner resolve, an ambition, doing some deep spiritual and purposeful work. Power through responsibility and use ethical leadership. Saturn is also in a square to Jupiter. Got to do something about those squares, giving some tension and a decision to make. Will you play it safe, or are you going to take a risk and make a courageous choice? You can lose ground. It's okay to just have the status quo, but you don't really grow that way. Would you ever know if you don't try? This encourages your growth through thoughtful decision making. Now, you all know that the moon represents your feelings, and this week it is in an opposition to Mars. Mars is all about action. So this is going to give you a very strong emotional will, but it can lead to very passionate disagreements. So use caution. It also will allow you to learn to be a little more emotionally vulnerable and maybe tone in the need to act. Will you make a courageous choice this week? We'll see. Don, what do you have?
Well, Capricorn, let's take a peek and see what the Spirit Universe want to share with us via tarot today for you for the coming week. Let's get her done. Get her done. Yes, indeed. All right. There we go. We got two flyers, two jumpers. Again, I'm using the Morgan Greer deck, and the Morgan Greer deck has it's so much energy. I'm loving it. I haven't used it in a while. I'm glad to get it back. On the bottom of the deck is a energy for your environment this week, and your energy for the environment is extremely supportive. It's the World card. So if the World card is in your environment, it's telling you that all of the blocks, the roadblocks, the hurdles, the speed bumps, they're going to be not a problem for you this week. They're going to be taken away. So it's kind of like driving down a neighborhood street where you have 10 billion street bumps, and then jumping onto the Indy 500 racetrack and then having nothing stopping you. So this is the kind of the deal. If with this energy, if you do not move forward, if you do nothing to propel yourself forward in any way, you have only yourself to blame, because when you have this energy, it is so extremely supportive of progress, of success, of movement and moving forward. So let's make sure we're doing that. Now, again, that's your energy. It's not an energy in your environment. It's not your energy. But when, again, your environment does support you as you move forward. Now, your card specific, two cards popped out. The first card was the Star card. And a Star card has the seven stars, which are the chakras, which goes back to the alignment. And the second card is a Six of Wands. And when you put these two together, because generally speaking, if they pop out individually, or if you read them individually, they would be. But this is not the case because they jumped out together. And so what this is saying is that the work and effort you've been putting in this week is going to show results. And that's because it's aligned with you. You're doing what's aligned with you because this is the star card. And again, is that alignment card. So as you are aligning with your path, as you are aligning with what serves you best, and considering the universe has already told you that they're lighting the runway for you, saying, come on in for the landing, you're going to see a lot of progress this week. And you actually may see some major leaps, major movement forward. So once again, this is you acting and working and putting the effort in. Do not put a pause this week. Do not sit back and relax. Don't eat the bonbons. Don't be sitting there smoking the cigarettes or whatever y'all want to do in your very lazy ways. We ain't doing the lazy thing. We're doing the active thing. So we're going to get out. We're going to shake the trees. We're going to live life. We're going to make sure that we grab the brass ring and we will take nothing less. So this is a very active week, a very, very active week. Now, the other card that follows this is a Three of Cups. And why would you not have a Three of Cups? Considering, again, you're coming into alignment and you're getting the success because of the rise above, which is that Six of Wands. And so you're getting the success, you're getting the accolades. And so, of course, you're going to celebrate. So don't be surprised if this week you get a promotion. A promotion or a raise is definitely in the cards, as they say, literally in this case, on the cards, because that's what it's saying here. Don't be surprised if you get a raise, you get a promotion. Don't be surprised if you have written something and get acknowledged for it. Don't be surprised if you told your boss, hey, that we should do something a little differently. He institute that and the change makes a difference. And again, you get recognition. This would be that kind of week. This would also be a week where you may even have done something way long ago, and it just sat there and got nothing, no attention, no nothing. And for some reason, because of the energies in your environment and your energies itself, all of a sudden you get acknowledged for it. And you're thinking, why now? Who cares? Don't care. Don't ask. Why now? Just take the win. Take the W, as they say. Okay. So this could be a week again of getting recognition, not just for something now, but for something down the road or something in the past because of something you put into place. All right. And I like it because it's bringing money. You're going to get some money. This is a 10 of Pentacles. You're going to get some money attached to this. So that could be that raise I talked about, that promotion, that kind of thing. And then ultimately, I'm liking this because you have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is just a reminder. You have choices. You want to sit back home and do nothing this week? Well, you have that choice. But then again, you don't get this. If you want to get out there and make sure you're doing something this week, you do it. So ultimately, what you decide to do this week is active or not. And if you want to be active, you'll be rewarded for the active. But no matter what, the universe has set the stage. Question is, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? Okay? So, Ms. Bonnie, how does the Capricorn Tarot work with the astrology?
Oh, perfectly. I was talking all about take a risk. Grab that brass ring. Don't sit back on your laurels and let life go by. No, that's no fun. You don't grow. You're here to experience things. So do that. Now, I want to mention 4 planets in retrograde: Neptune, Saturn, Mercury, and Pluto. So we're feeling it. Big changes.
And while we're feeling it, tell the folks how they can help us feel their love, Ms. Bonnie.
Oh, we love the love. Down below, lower right-hand corner, you're going to see that subscribe button. Push it. It doesn't take much effort. Click on it. Then set that little notification bell. And with that, you will get a little message anytime we post something or go live. Now, if you're on my channel, Your Love Goddess, hop over to Dawn's channel, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and do the same thing. Okay, that's number 2. 3rd time's a charm. Go to Cards and Constellations. Use that ampersand. There we go. That's important. Otherwise, you'll get something different. And hit subscribe. Make that little bell say all, and you're done. And we just so appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Additionally, if you'd like to reach out to us, message us through this app. We will respond. If should you want a private reading from myself or Ms. Bonnie, please reach out to us and we can accommodate that as well and send you the information in that regard. With that said, have an amazing week. Love, light, and blessings from Ms. Bonnie and her family, me and my family, to you and your family. Have a great one. Help us grow our channel. Share. Bye.
Well, hello. You're supposed to go at that point.
I know, I know. I was just thinking, looking back, look forward, look forward. You were looking at the wrong camera.
Well, but retrograde makes people look back.
No, I'm saying you're looking at the wrong. You're not looking at the camera. You're looking at the screen.
Oh no, did I? Oh,
And I
man.
kept trying to figure out how am I going to do it. I'm like, just let her go. Let her go. It's fine.
Oh, man. No,
But Bonnie, when you said looking back, I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Don't worry, I'll edit this part of it. We're good.
rewind.